Hello and welcome to Deus Ex Human Revolution, which is of course a direct continuation of my Deus Ex marathon this year, and we already played through Project Snowblind, and later on we moved on to Deus Ex the 4, which was a surprisingly decent entry in the franchise despite its reputation. And what we have here is not the remaster or the director's cut, is it where? Instead we're using the version that came bundled with a video card I bought back in 2012. So we have the original release from 2011, which incidentally has been declared an unperson on Steam. And you cannot find the original game on Steam any longer, which is interesting. That's been completely replaced, which also means it was impossible to purchase the missing link DLC through the Steam interface. Instead I had to track down some keys from third-party key resellers. Thankfully this game, as it turns out, was released as a boxed version in Russia, so there were some keys for that incidentally, which is nice in my situation, I guess. So ultimately, this will be the third game we are going to play as part of our marathon, and this was the first game that was actually considered a true successor to the original Deus Ex from 2000, because Invisible War, wasn't it, and Project Snowblind was an unofficial sequel, so to speak. But regardless, this game doesn't really need any introduction because, well, you should be well aware as to what this game is all about, yes? So back in 2012, when I first played this game, certainly ran surprisingly decent, given that the video card wasn't exactly top-notch even, 12 years ago. But regardless, now we can play it fully maxed out on 1080p and 60 FPS and with all the details enabled. And I don't think we're using any mods. No, it's a vanilla experience, and you can see the build number down below if it makes any difference whatsoever. Okay, so well, I think one difference between the basic version and the director's cut is that you cannot have a pacifist run, because the boss fight there need to be resolved with violence and violence only. But since I'm not planning for that, ultimately I do not care, frankly. So then we just start a new game, I guess, instead of continuing with my little test adventure, because the controls are similar to Deus Ex 4, but they're not identical because, well, it's not a mobile port, thankfully. So tutorials, we don't need any stinking tutorials because most of the game mechanics will be next to identical, yes? Okay, so we start a new game, and I think in 2012 I played on the highest difficulty level, and I suppose Deus Ex 4 was also on the same level here, essentially, much to my surprise, but it was the case. So I do believe we can probably survive here regardless. It will be tough, there will be some reloading, but I think we can make it happen. Okay, I think the decision has been made, and hopefully I don't regret that decision. Here, giving a story, we don't even have any augmentations. Yeah, that's the baby mode, as in Serious Sam with the pacifier. Alright. Okay, so I think we go with that, fully committed. Let's just see where our adventures will take us, taking control of Adam Jensen. Unfortunately, I'm cursed with a pretty good long-term memory, so I do remember too many story snippets, but I think I will have forgotten some of them as well. Either way, I'm looking forward to this in the next game, which I never played incidentally, so what can I guess? Yeah, the conspirators are at work again.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
We control their pulse strings. They will do as we say.
Yeah, the limb clinics.
I still think we should wait for the referendum. We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month. But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time...
No. By going public with this discovery, Sarif is forcing our hand.
The world will not change overnight just because David Sarif wills it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
The answer is no, as we will find out shortly.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Sarif that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Sarif Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal, it's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Something wrong?
No, not for me it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it.
Yeah, I think we're head of security at Serif Industries.
You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
Yeah, well, and there we have control of our character for the very first time, and of course we don't have to worry about low-res textures because this was not designed for smartphones circa 2010, yes?
David's waiting, Adam.
Yes, of course, as customary, but since we have some time, why don't we take a look-see at some of the objectives, or these of the word-building variety. For instance, the magazines, which of course we do recognize to a certain degree. And yes, of course, the sports has been absolutely, well, saturated with augmented athletes already, I would think, probably.
Patient X?
That's nothing, Adam. Just some of the research. Look, we really have to go.
Alright, yeah, this will come, yes, okay, well, keep this in mind for later, but I won't spoil the surprise for you, no? Okay. Alright, fantastic. Yeah, well, that's good, because there was an artificial shortage, you know, in the fall, incidentally. I don't think we should search for your computer, or my computer for that matter.
Are you coming?
In a second.
Yeah, also important character, of course, in this particular storyline.
I'm nervous enough.
Okay, well, we want to take in the scenery if you don't mind there, lady. Yes, there will be massive demonstrations and something else, incidentally. Okay, yeah, we have to deal with these pro-human advocates at one stage. Okay, so you do have some electric system laws, okay, some important research material. At least some traditional books still around, which is nice.
Wow, how long ago was this taken?
In grad school. Before I met you.
Back when you were hobnobbing with the rich and famous, I see. I wonder if Mr. Darrow remembers you.
God, I hope
He
not.
probably does, yes, you're kind of important, aren't you? And yes, as you can see, I disabled the outlines because it's more immersive that way. Yes, we
You know,
can
you really
do
should get in
this.
the habit of locking your computer away.
I know. Frank gets on me about it.
Okay. Alright, Megan Reed, okay, of course, mom. Makes sense. Yes, we're actually a
And I thought
couple.
women were the ones who kept men waiting.
Well, it's not universal, I can assure you. Yeah, just stick to the science, that's what you are best at, presumably. Apparently about someone's dog, well.
Stop reading my emails. David's waiting, Adam.
Oh, I really hate this constant prodding. It really was a staple of this game circa 2000, you know. Oh, really annoying. Yeah, that's about the thing we saw on the other ebook, incidentally, so I don't think we need to get into the finer details. Yeah, probably.
Come on, Slowpoke.
I don't remember every single detail about the universe, but all of this will become important later on. Okay, well, now we can move out of here, I'm thinking. Otherwise, maybe steal some credits, because we're always broke in this game, right? Okay.
Warning. This lab is for authorized personnel
Ja,
only.
in Sarif Industries.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know. About this place, about Sarif.
Megan,
Hold on.
we're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double check that.
I can't believe you were asking about David. You've been here long enough to know if... Eric! You wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know why Declan's readings are off.
Too many peptides?
What's with the body
I'm thinking
posture?
the glial tissue
Almost based like
breakdown
a
noticed after
servant,
splicing
frankly.
the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
You have a spine
Might
band,
get a more
don't you?
accurate reading
Use
than
it.
this
Must be
theory.
accompanied
I'll ask
at all
David to
times.
consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
You
Yeah.
overthink everything,
Some
Adam.
test subjects
the work
here.
we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
You're doing
It's
good.
not all
Just another hour to
military.
go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it!
Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
Actually, you were responsible for that, not
Washington?
him.
Huh.
Jesus Christ. Ah, there must be one of those
Dr. Reed.
generals.
This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made
Yeah,
progress
he is
on the
bowing
Typhoon.
Yes.
because he actually has
Thanks
some
to Vasily,
integrity.
actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls,
And the backblast problem?
solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
We can have that as well later on if you so desire. But it's not exactly stealthy or non-lethal, is it though?
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
We still have some work to do to improve the Typhoon
You're right.
accuracy,
The
sir.
teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
Oh, I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Well, depends on how we want to play the game, of course. We can beat Astro if he wishes to do so,
far
I
are you
think.
going?
Within
Diane's
reason.
office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick.
Yeah, that
He's
was the
got
dog we
big, you know.
read about.
Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam, there's something
Hello,
Good evening.
Pritchard.
Pritchard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
Only
Fix that
assholes who
firewall
pointed
yet?
out.
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. You want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be
Yeah, wait
surprised.
until we upgrade our hacking skills.
Sarif has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest in encrypted GPL trackers, Athena.
Yeah, okay, so this is our boss, of course. With his very fancy and modernist looking office.
I want you, Darrow, in Washington, by my side.
The man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible.
Evidently.
All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you, Darrow, ever did.
Oh.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find. Athena, get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, one was it again? I'm sorry. Usually it does memorize them, of course, but since we have no augmentations right now. Okay, this is a bit embarrassing. Can we hear this again, Doctor?
You need to know what's happening, Adam. Use my elevator. Hurry up, Adam.
Yeah, 0451. Okay, 0451. Sorry. 0451. There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was kind of embarrassing. Because we are not augmented right now, so we don't write them down our database.
Where's Megan? She reported yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Ja, of course we're under attack, das wohl wieder riesen.
Serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
Well, I wish, yeah.
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Pritchard?
Oh.
Pritchard!
When did we find the rifle? Oh, yeah, no, actually, yeah, still crouch toggles, unfortunately so. Okay, yes, I don't need to see this. Thankfully, it's optional in this game. Yeah, I have to say with all the overlays, as you can see for the most part. Okay, first, the body, that doesn't bode very well. That's the door. Yeah, especially on the highest difficulty level, I might add. Alright, well, maybe we can help out some of these people. With this one door. Okay, what's going on back here? I mean, I already know, but since we have our first introduction, we should be careful here regardless. Yeah, some people will be angry, of course. And they will be packing some heat, I can assure you. I'm not quite sure how much ammo we have because we're not augmented, so I'm not quite sure. No idea, frankly. Okay, what's about these guys here? Of course, they're all dead, right? Yes, you can drag corpses because unlike the 4, they don't despawn after 5 seconds. Because it's in the mobile port. Okay, hopefully the fire suppression system works here. The answer probably doesn't. Yeah, so do we see some bullet holes? Apparently all the people are also augmented. Well, makes sense when you think about it. Yeah, okay, but I don't think there's anything we can do for these people. Yeah, remember that guy? It's our good friend Barrett again. Yeah, right, lovely, fantastic. Yeah, well, now's not the time to search for drawers. I think even Adam Jensen, big kleptomaniac, could probably agree with that right now. Need to stop the attackers and somewhere another and actually report in back to Pritchard, you know, reporting of findings. Maybe a good idea. I'm not quite sure if darkness even conceals us in this game. Could be, I'm not quite sure. It's been 14 years since I last played the game, incidentally. Okay, wow, gun down in cold blood here. Fantastic. But this said yes. Yeah, the head of security, so we've already failed miserably, I guess. Okay, combat, yes. So let's just see how many hostiles we are talking about. I think they are in lab 2-4 here, for the most part. But it would be nice to know if I had some ammo, you know. Well, we rather be careful then, of course. I really hate couch toggles, but then again, what can we do? Yeah, blood everywhere and malfunctioning equipment. Yeah, okay, at the moment I don't see any hostiles, but of course this is going to change. I don't remember if we can shoot out lights as in Redding, but I doubt this to be the case. Okay, wow, fantastic. Yeah, so... 2 people, alright. And I can immediately recognize them as bell tower goons, so we shoot to kill. What? Okay, right. Okay, that makes some sense when you think about it, because we are evidently not augmented right now, so we cannot take any damage whatsoever. Okay, so yeah, this game on the highest difficulty level is super difficult, and to remember that, especially before we get our augmentations. Oh, there we saw it. I just wanted to confirm by... Yeah, okay, at least it has frequent checkpoints. I think that's auto-saving, right? As well as, yeah, F5 is a quick save. Okay, but it was embarrassing, but there we go. So if you don't have the upper hand of the enemies, but then again, Alberto goons. And they have a balaclava on, but since we go with the highest difficulty level, this will be difficult to achieve here, you know? Taking it out. So, okay, yeah, these are Alberto goons, of course.
Who the hell is this guy?
Yeah, where's the other guy for that matter? Can it be too far away, right? Okay, blind fire here, I guess. That can work for you. Okay, back here behind the planter. Alright, fantastic. We don't need to use cover in this game necessarily, but it's usually a good idea, as you can tell, evidently. Also more flexible compared to the fall, and since we don't have augmentations right now, we don't regenerate health, I'm thinking. Yeah, there we go once again. So, like, 3 shots and we are immediately toast, so... Okay, wow, really, I forgot that it was really that difficult. Wow, okay. Okay, then hopefully we can take this a little bit more methodically then. Maybe. Okay, how about this, I guess? So we learn together, or relearn things together. Yeah, probably. Well, is it at end essentially, so staying back here, probably not super smart. Oh, apparently we didn't reload, really, but I don't know, because Adam doesn't tell us how heavy this magazine feels. I just stand at the assault rifle door. Okay, did anyone actually spot me? Because he said something about where is this guy.
I'll be ready if he tries again.
Oh, they're actually gunning on everyone around here. Yeah, I think we knocked him out, didn't we? The eye is pretty smart in this game, I do remember that.
Nearing source of disturbance. No one is supposed to...
Yeah, no one is supposed to shoot you in the throat. Okay, there we go, so we finally managed to prevail. And give us all that sweet ammo here. Yeah, if you find some credits or anything in between in the prologue, it doesn't make any difference, because, well, you will see shortly. Yes, I want the ammo actually, in case it does actually better. Which it probably does. Yeah, okay, so it looks pretty nice, but at the moment we are on a mission, so we don't want to admire the scenery too much. I think later on there will be plenty of opportunity for that. You can actually sprint in this game, if you were to believe this. Unlike Deus Ex the Fall. Yeah, they're just running on everyone, they just don't care. And we can actually jump over objects. Imagine that. Imagine that indeed, my friends. Yeah, at the moment we don't see anyone, but it's bound to change, right? This power generator is probably relatively sturdy. I would think, at least. Okay, do we see anyone? Indeed we do. And unlike Deus Ex 4, we can actually shoot through some objects, like windows. Okay, we can see 2 goons. Now, we do have some room to maneuver in the hallway, so it's an out of the question to start blasting. Which we may do, actually. We do have iron sights, incidentally. Because it's a modern PC title. Well, it was at the time, of course. Oh. Well, we can shoot through some objects, but not this one, apparently. This may have been a mistake. Okay, not all of them at the same time, please. Okay, get over here, please, Adam. Okay, lure out a couple of them and then blast them. Could be a good tactic. Create some confusion in the mind of the enemies as to what we're actually supposed to be doing or trying to do. But they're not biting, as you can see, or they're moving a little bit slower than I do. But then again, we're still trying to relearn the game because it's been 12 years since I last played it. Yeah, where did I go? I think they can probably see my laser pointer, right, don't they? Yes, I also disabled the crosshair, as you can tell. He's not here, huh? Idee. So they got back into the room. Interesting. So I was really anticipating we could shoot through this glass, but apparently it's bulletproof glass. Huh. Well, we can deal with a couple of dudes at a time, maybe. But even two were a little bit of a struggle, as you saw. I don't think we can open doors from that far away. No, I don't think we can. Here we have some pretty sturdy objects around here. If we need to scoot it, we can do that.
Yeah. Who the hell is this guy? You gonna stay out there, goddammit? Keep running. Still watch case.
It's just ridiculous, man, sometimes. Yeah, so we're so fragile, and you can see the power discrepancy between ordinary dudes who cannot afford any augmentations and these bell tower guys or modern military soldiers, you know, completely decked out with all the body armor you could need. They're absolutely gunning down anyone else. Like, absolutely. So, how we don't have any grenades because, terminated, yeah? Doors opening in this game is actually giving away our position, or at least makes the enemy suspicious sometimes. Okay, well, the ventilator mover, if you have to drop out the enemies who knew right, is basic tactics, but then again, I'm trying to figure out some strategies and also get familiar with the game again. Yeah, fantastic, right? So, okay, well, I suppose there's nobody else in the room. Not quite sure if you have any spare ammo or how much for that matter. No idea, frankly, so we just take whatever we can get here. Yeah, as we know, we only pick up like a handful of bullets, at least we did so in Deus Ex 4. Okay, isn't that lovely? Yes, we can also use these for cover, maybe or maybe not, because it's an object that can actually be moved. Yeah, some freaky machinery. We actually walked out that hallway, didn't we, just a couple of hours ago? Okay, that was actually an security guard, right? One of our guys. Yes, you have to have your own security detail in this universe. Pretty gnarly, really. Yeah, another one gun down here, but we, yeah, fantastic. But at least he managed to press the button. Yeah, there's an entire welcoming committee waiting for us still down below. I do remember that. Unfortunately so, because I'm cursed with a long-term memory that's actually relatively decent. Above average, certainly. Which doesn't work to my advantage most of the time, frankly. At least in this scenario. Okay, so we have 2 enemies, alright. 3 enemies, 4 enemies, alrighty then. But there's some room to maneuver if we need to do so. We need to be certain that we can drop on one guy here. And then move around or anything in between. Well, I don't think we can punch out people because we're not augmented right now. Would hurt our fists, but little else. So, one guy is toast. Fantastic. So, let's just scoot a little. They will come up here, of course. I think.
Nearing source of disturbance.
Okay, keep moving, Adam, please. Fall back a little bit here. Okay, sometimes they come up the stairs, or sometimes they just don't bite. Or we can do this. There we go. That's what I was hoping for, frankly. That should be all of them, I think. Yeah, indeed it is. Oh, so there we go. So we are warming up to the game after all. Isn't that right, friends? Once again, cover is completely optional in this title. You don't have to use it. But it does happen in most situations because you can use the little camera trick to scoot yeah, around here and also look around a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, there we go. All the ammo, please. And then we need to keep moving, of course. Well, most of the computers are inoperative anyhow. Yeah, we can do much in the prologue except to look at the scenery, which looks nice, don't get me wrong. And our good friend is back. I told you he would make a reappearance in the next game, why didn't I? Yeah, and Barrett is also with us. And the lady with the augmented legs, I believe.
CT probe shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery.
Ja, und es hat Deus Ex davor, wir haben a prologue mission.
My God, how thick was the glass?
Come on, Adam. Stay with us. Yeah, he's no good to me like this.
Prepare for insertion of ERCC-1 graft.
Steady, steady.
He doesn't need that.
Where's that cyber arm prosthesis?
I love you.
Haven't you lost enough people today?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is more than just a life-saving surgery and augmentation, way more.
His body can take it.
Miraculous.
I think we got him, Doc.
Give him the info link.
Fine. Give me the telecom package.
Yeah, always good advice. Something we should be doing pretty soon. At least we should be able to absorb more than just the 3 bullets right now. Well, that makes sense. They shot us with an Astro 3 form, and we didn't have any augmentations. Yeah, our first day at work. And we're not quite the person we used to be. In the physical as well as the psychological sense.
David, you in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to put you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first.
Probably
Something's
a good
wrong
idea.
with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the 2nd floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
Yeah, okay, so he actually isn't joking. If we linger about, we will fail the mission instantly, so we should probably do something about it after introducing ourselves to the receptionist for our first day at work.
My God. Mr. Jensen. I didn't think you'd... Wow. I guess you're here about the break-in. Did you need directions or something?
It hasn't been that long, Cindy. I may not look the same, but my memory's pretty intact.
Oh, I didn't mean... I mean, of course, your memory's fine, sir. It's just that things have been switched around a lot ever since the...
Ever since the first attack?
Yes, sir. The lab floors were pretty much demolished. We're rebuilding them, but most of our researchers are working off-site now.
Yeah,
Everyone
well,
else has
the
been
ones
shuffled
that
around,
survived.
so if you need help finding someone...
Yeah, why don't we ask
You
about
said
that? Pretty
everyone's been moved
interesting.
around?
Almost everyone. Who were you looking for?
Yeah, Vesper office is still around. That would be
Has
good
my
to know.
office been moved?
No, sir. You still have that great view of the lobby. Mr. Pritchard wanted it, but Mrs. Margulis put a stop to that. Up 2 floors and make a right.
Yeah, but you should check our computer there.
That's what I'm here for. Anything else, sir?
Yeah, I think it's actually that's the tech lab. Maybe it was also moved around.
Where's the tech lab?
It's not really a lab, sir. It's more of an office with a lot of computer equipment shoved in it. Mr. Pritchard complains about it all the time. Go up the stairs behind me and take a right. You'll find it near the end of the hall.
Alright, well, I think it's all we need to do right now.
I'll find my way.
If you say so. It's good to have you back, sir.
Yeah, well, we failed the first time. It wasn't really our fault, was it though? We can't really stand against augmented people. Yeah, so we have time to marvel the scenery later on. That's not the problem right now.
No, but Jensen, isn't it a bit early to...
Hey, I can hear that. Yeah, they stopped with their conversation, of course. Yes, it's a miracle, right? Okay, back here someplace, as said. As you can sprint, I should probably do that. I'm not quite sure how long. Yeah, security camera should be marked back here, right? Someplace. Tech lab, there we go. Yeah, we need to get this done here before we move on. And also before he starts bitching at us. Hello there, Pritchard. Nice seeing you again. I would think.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too,
Yeah,
Francis.
you, of course.
Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused.
Yeah, that's nice.
Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Yes. We don't have time for that. That's the only reason we need
I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
I can punch you now in case you've forgotten. Okay. Alright, so let's head to the helipad. If I can find the thing was back here. Yes, okay, we need to get moving on double if I'm joking about this. If we linger about for too long, then people will die. Yes, indeed. Okay, where's the goddamn helipad? I think it was over here someplace with the security guards. Yes, I can re-enable these objective markers with the inclination, but at the moment it's fine, I think. Hello, sirs. First day on the job again.
Adam, how close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good.
Yeah, there we go.
Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
Yes, I'm moving as quickly as I can, sir. Hello there. So not the same pilot
Welcome
as
back,
the default,
Jensen.
of course.
Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you? 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Well, I guess she's a nice character. We don't need to put up this here video.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, indeed.
Roger that. The boss is
Yeah,
already
type
on
of
board,
fire.
arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Sarif wants you to go in first. You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
Yeah, I agree with that, so we're ready.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
As much as we can be, frankly. Yes, these cutscenes are evidently pre-rendered in lower resolution at 1080p. Okay, as soon as I could, boss. That's a good idea, dear sirs.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line
6 months
factory.
later.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam, I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
Alright, so how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
Right, okay, I think we have a choice between a 10mm pistol and something else, stun gun possibly. Well, I do like the pistol, it's a very versatile item, but we can get plenty of pistols from the enemies, the stun gun not so much, so we try that first.
I'm not looking to start a firefight in there, just neutralize them.
Okay, but just make sure those bastards don't wake up and warn their friends.
We still have
You
options.
remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open. High ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance? Or up close?
Kind of closer the better, I think. Well, in certain games it is, maybe not here. But the problem is with Tranquilizer Rifle, the ammo is very limited. And ammo for me with the stun gun.
The closer the better, I think. That way I'll be sure they stay down.
You got it. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority.
I think these are a bit
We
twisted,
developed
right?
it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen,
no pressure.
Prepare for landing.
But it would, of course, justify lethal force. Theoretically. Ja, wir haben more Cyborg than human at this point, eine Idee. Alright, okay, of course, the cops, they aren't super happy. Oh, shouldn't sit under the exhaust, right? Yeah, they aren't super happy about being told to wait it out for me. Yeah, certainly aren't. No. I don't think we need to wave goodbye, do we do? Hello, the officer.
You ready to go in? Good. Seen a few of them coming out for a smoke every now and again, so be careful.
Thanks for a tip, officer.
Jesus, finally. What's your boss hiding in that plant that's worth putting your own people's lives at stake, huh?
Yeah, I give that, of course, they need to remain silent. Yes, we don't need tutorial, thank you very much. I think the intro sequence was pretty difficult already, because we had no augmentations to play with. But so, yes, I think it will go away eventually. We don't need any stinking paint, do we though? Okay, oh, an officer. This must be the guy in charge.
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs waiting for.
SI Security. Name's Jensen.
Jensen. Yeah. I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from the CEO.
Yeah, we have to pay the bills somehow.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
Yeah, I think we should get us some important information about the area before we continue. Let's just start with the hostages.
We've got people inside. Any idea where I should look for them?
Yeah. Your plant manager, Josie Thorpe, managed to slip a call out before someone snatched her cell. She said the hostages are being held in an office near the assembly labs.
Makes sense. The workers were setting up for a production run, so they'd have been concentrated there.
You know more about that than I would. Anything else?
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
Everything, please. Okay, yeah, what's the story? How many? Well, I suppose we could ask that.
How many am I looking at down there?
Hard to say. We've spotted 3 in the courtyard, maybe half a dozen inside. But that's a sketchy estimate at best, since we seem to be getting a loop playback off your IntelliCams.
That shouldn't be possible. I told Seraph to make sure Pritchard overhauled the system.
Well, someone inside must be tech savvy. Because all we're seeing is a loop. For all we know, there could be 5, 10, or 3 dozen perps in there.
Let's just say 30 is probably a safe assumption. So what about their leaders?
The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
Zeke Sanders. We're running background on him now. Looks like he fought 2 tours in the Gulf. One of them on a recycled military bill.
You mean he's augmented? Sarif told me he's not.
He used to be augmented. Says his Augs made him do evil shit, so he ripped him out.
Just like that, right?
Now he's got a whole crew of gullible street kids listening to his crap and ready to die for him. Or kill.
They communicate any demands yet?
Not yet, but I get the feeling they're not that organized. Most of the guys I've seen look like street bangers and thugs. The kind who get their jollies trashing equipment. You ask me, is the man in charge you have to worry about.
Maybe, we'll see about this.
I think I've heard enough.
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
Yeah, condescending but for good reason, incidentally. So what's your plan, actually?
You look pretty dug in up here. What's the react team plan?
We got Alpha as point and Bravo as wing, both standing by to breach the target. We're coordinating from here, but until your boss gives us the go-ahead, we're just holding our dicks.
Realistically, how much time do I have before any shooting starts?
According to protocol, none. According to your lawyers, the sooner you get in there, the sooner we can hose this powder keg down and call it a day.
Alright, thanks for the info.
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Sarif's signal.
Like we got a choice.
Yeah, who's running the Detroit Police Department? Indeed, right?
About fucking time. You know there are hostages in there, right?
Yes, I know, which is why I'm here now, on the job. But I think these people may be more qualified, actually.
Time you got here. This tour will take you to another roof overlooking the loading docks. Best way in.
Yeah, after we look for the lockers here, in case you don't mind, for good reason, because there's some painkillers around. That could always be useful.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping
and receiving. Schematics, I'm hoping.
Should be, Francis. What the hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
Could be a good idea, yes. Could be a good idea. Yeah, lots of paint everywhere for whatever reason. I think they were working on the renovation angle maybe. Okay, so we can take care for Pixie. We see the ladder. It's pretty much obvious, isn't it? Yeah, alright, sorry. I was just double checking some controls. So now we can move on. We didn't find anything upstairs, of course. Yes, well, it's just some gangbangers, they said, outside at least. It should not be too difficult for us. I'm hoping at least. Well, it's the first mission, the first real mission, so it shouldn't be super difficult by all accounts, except for the fact that we're playing on the highest difficulty level, right? Okay, I want to preserve some stun gun darts if at all possible, so maybe we can facilitate this in some way or another. Apparently someone is really upset with us. Yeah, we just have to make sure that no one can see him falling to the ground, but he's taking a smoke break, so how difficult can it be, right? Famous last words and all. And we see someone else, of course. We need to drag bodies in this game into the shadows, of course, as you would think. Okay, well, this is maybe workable. Hello, my sir. Quickly get that body, please. Yeah, okay, take all the items, the pistol, and then the body. I'll set the body. Come on, man, it shouldn't be so difficult. We don't want to get spotted by accident, right? Do we do? Okay, I really hate if the game puts multiple actions on the same key. Yeah, we have to hold this down for a second or two. So let's just drag the body away in case there is a problem later on. Could be. I did see that we have a path on top to take. And now we have a pistol, so there we go. See, it's easy to come by. Yeah, okay, the cycles for weapons. And we have our good and trusty 10mm pistol. And the stun gun, which should hopefully be a little bit more usable. Yes, we can holster our weapons as well. Which is all handy dandy. This is unlocked and it should allow us access to the roof, for instance. Okay, there's someone else back here. But I don't want to leave these gangbangers, you know, just doing as they please. That's probably a stupid idea. Yeah, and someone is coming down the stairs. I think it's the roof access we could take. And back here we're looking at the loading and unloading base and also the warehouse. Yeah, we're here to neutralize all targets, but it's only our second objective, of course. But this seems to be constituting as a frontal assault. Yeah, that will be the roof angle. Oh, this one team can take care of the rest of the guys incidentally. That's an option for us, maybe. Yeah, sometimes we can activate these forklifts and whatnot, but sometimes it's not really necessary. Because we can jump sometimes, yeah. Okay. Oh, evidently we can get up here, no problem. Or should at least be able to. Yeah. And we have to make sure, of course, that no one is looking right now. Kinda exposed back here. I don't think we have a way to zoom in right now, incidentally. That's a problem. Okay. I'm not quite sure where the door leads to. I can't really quite tell from this angle. Maybe the tranquilizer weapon would have been a better idea after all, but now it's a bit too late for regrets. Yeah, okay. Well, at least one team can deal with them, I think. Probably a better idea to focus on our objectives. And we start with the Typhoon and then we worry about the hostages. It's interesting that Sarah would have been making this distinction already for us. Okay, electricity. Well, we know what that means. At the moment, of course, we're not immune to this naturally. Yeah, I do believe the enemies have pretty good eyesight in this game, especially on the highest difficulty level. They are not fooling around. Certainly not. And there should be a panel here someplace. I do remember that at least. Okay, we could just see what we can do back here. There we go. Of course, there was an option to disable the objective markers, for instance, in the fall. Yeah, okay, that's our note here, our power switch. Yeah, we get experience for literally everything in the game, so that's obviously dandy. So how many bullets did we pick up? Exactly 3. Well, that's what I thought. The pistol can be a workhorse in this game. You barely need additional firearms. You can play your cards right. Okay, we see... okay, these were the cops waiting for us, of course. Good thing the gangbangers decided not to shoot at them, right? Okay. Fantastic. Of course, we have these band-sized vents conveniently placed here.
Richard, I'm in.
Nicely done, Jensen. May I ask how?
A vent on the roof. It'll be in my report next time we discuss security loopholes.
Oh,
yeah.
Goody.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to take notes.
You better do.
The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I do hope that we write these things down very thoroughly in our journal, because I have disabled the objective markers. As good as my memory may be in some occasions, I don't remember every single detail, especially in the heated firefight situations. Right, okay, well, I think we see a couple of people. Theoretically, we can shoot for here for tranquilizer rifle, I'm sure. Most likely. Alright. As long as we don't make ourselves too visible. I don't think we can jump on people. That would be too easy, of course. Alright, just being a warehouse, maybe we find some supplies. There could also be worthwhile. Yeah, so they have repurposed an old Detroit warehouse from the early 20th century. From the looks of it, maybe even slightly earlier. Yes, international shipping. Hopefully it's also insured. Oh. Right, okay, we happen to not have that rifle right now. Cardboard box. Okay, it's fragile, but we can throw stuff around, I think, to attract someone's attention. So since I don't know how observant the enemies are compared to the 4, we need to be careful. At least they should be able to knock us out that easily, since we're now augmented. Potentially. There's the computer. Okay, that's a good start. Revolver ammo. Okay. Maybe the default option would have been a revolver, who knows? I think these sliding lockers are also not silent, incidentally. We should probably turn off the lights in this room, shouldn't we? Yeah, coffee, and the computer is unlocked. Let's pause security here. Wow. Right, what is that? Okay, newspaper. I don't think we need to read this right now, even though it has been 6 months later. Yeah, that's the Chinese competitor I mentioned in the fall, of course. Global oil crash of 2015, huh? Well, it never happened, of course. Yes, they're actually working on revitalizing Detroit City right now as we speak, even though, contrary to many people's opinion, Detroit as a metro area isn't actually that worse off. It's only the city itself that is falling apart. I think they've lost over 50% of the inhabitants since the peak population in the 1970s or thereabouts. It's kind of strange, you know, almost unbelievable when you think about it. But even in Detroit, we have some pretty high up areas, such as the Grosse Pointe neighborhoods. So the snippet for you there. Detroit isn't all run down and abandoned. Alright, there's a maintenance oopsie here apparently. Yeah, that's all about the Typhoon, so they're overworked and hopefully not underpaid. Yeah, you will find this on many computers incidentally. This particular message, I think. Okay, so let's just open the door. Hopefully the hinges are well oiled. Greased, usually right. Okay, we see a couple of gangbangers. We didn't knock out all of them outside, but there's no need to do this, but it would make these SWAT's job a little bit easier. So we don't have to go blasting on us here. I think we even get commanded if we do it non-lethally. If I don't misremember entirely. Yeah, human purity or whatever. Alright. One keeping watch, one on top here someplace, I would think. I mean, time's of the essence, but we can take our time indeed once we're inside, I believe. It's only in the first phase of the mission. If we linger for too long instead of industry's headquarters, then they will be angry. Okay, I suppose we start with that here, maybe. Yeah, if you open the door to close them, they were here. This may actually lead outside again, I think. Could be. But in this case, we should be seeing more people on our indicator. Indeed, right, that's where we are right now. Okay, so we don't want to mess with these people then necessarily. Close the door, please. Okay. He's not alerted because he was not too observant apparently. Okay, so well, this guy needs to be gone now without someone hearing. I think takedowns and these are non-lethal variety, they're always silent. That's not a guarantee, of course. Yeah, these are the loading bays for the trucks, of course. Well, if it's on a smoke break, it shouldn't be too alert, but yeah, there we go. Well, if he comes over here, we can knock him out. Yeah, so the enemies are pretty observant on the highest difficulty level. Yeah, we crouch automatically, thankfully. And a whopping 2 pistol ammunition here, 2 bullets really. Okay. I cannot see the reticle because I have it disabled. Well, you could be our next target if you come over here. I think it should be a good idea. And then we have some opportunity to maybe take a look at some of the crates, for instance. Yeah, we just knock him out. I think we want to preserve some ammo, ideally. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, probably. Oh, what did that happen? What happened here? Oh, sorry. Oh, they spotted the bodies, I think, right?
Someone over there? Who's that?
They fucking missed, right? Okay. Okay, not exactly going very swimmingly, does it though? I can only blame myself for that incident, can I not? Not having a reticle with the stun gun, that's the problem. Yeah, they're looking in the room where I used to be. Okay, so lesson learned, the enemies are pretty observant. Yeah, so they saw his legs apparently right someplace. Okay, well, I guess the SWAT guys can deal with them. Probably. Okay, I'm sorry. But we're still learning the game, of course, aren't we? Okay, exit to what exactly? I'm not sure. Can we see something through the grating? Okay, we're moving to some... Okay, this is the front entrance apparently. Okay, that was a bit embarrassing maybe because I saw his legs, right? Because I didn't drag him into the darkness. Okay, wow.
Run home to mama, asshole.
Deactivate security. Okay, and someone has a long arm. Could be a shotgun, who knows?
And none of these body polluters gets out of here alive.
Body polluters, really? Okay, how many fronts are we talking about? And disabled security guy and someone with a shotgun. And someone with a pistol, presumably.
This is self-defense.
Self-defense, huh? Well, I'm not so certain about this.
Rush this place, I dare you. We've got a little surprise for you in here. You reporters make sure you get all of this. Tell the world.
Tell the world indeed, right? Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, and it's also most assuredly too far away for the stun gun, I would think.
Then you'll know. You'll all finally listen.
Yeah, we put ourselves in a bad position, didn't we? I think we did.
Fight back, all you true humans out there. Fight back.
Yeah, so... is it too close? Is it too far away? I do not remember with the stun gun incidentally. But we have body armor. So we could do that. And having the reticule could be a problem. So okay, we can aim on the sides of the stun gun incidentally, so this could be a problem.
Stay out of here, pigs. We got hostages.
Yeah, and I have my fists here. They thank you very much. As you can see, time still stops if we knock out some people. Yeah, hello there, friends. Hope you don't mind here. So, we don't need to move these bodies, but we need to steal some cash. And since it isn't based around a real-life currency, we should be able to finance some upgrades along the way. There's some stun gun darts for us. Isn't that lovely? So, yeah, as you can see, we don't have any iron sights on that thing. So, it's strictly point and shoot. Yeah, still talking about the Typhoon system. Yeah, 24/7 with multiple shifts, I presume. Yeah, well, it's all hush-hush and secret here, of course. Yeah, this is the same thing here, right? Yeah, if you push production, quality usually suffers just a tiny bit. But since we're talking about DoD work, it better be on target here, right? With their quality parameters. Okay, well, fantastic. Well, we find some passcards along the way here at one stage, I'm sure. Maybe some drawers we can also search. There we go, 100 bucks from the receptionist. I think we take them. I think I will be missing some things here anyhow, because of course, I'm not playing with the item highlights being enabled. Yeah, so on the far side here someplace. Yeah, these are too heavy, but of course, we will have some augmentations later on to fix that problem. Well, since we forbid our intrusion into the other area, we have to come through here, presumably. Yeah, so we have a couple more people on this floor. We have some officers. Okay, one guy in this hallway, another guy on the other side. Of course, I can call in their friends if there's a need for that. But we have SWAT teams waiting. We have an objective, of course. Okay, so there we go. We'd have to be getting really close then, evidently. Alright, the other guy, if he wants to come closer. But I don't want to go in this hallway right now to, yeah, drag the body away. It's just a tutorial mission, of course. Okay, we have to wait for him because I don't want to get caught with my pants down. And if he sees me, he starts blasting. If he sees the body, he comes over here to investigate, which will still be silent for the most part. Then again, I cannot and will not promise a pacifist run as much as possible in this game, because in the original version, all the boss fights have to be dealt with lethal force, I believe. Okay, no one cares apparently, but in this case I don't either. But maybe we should. I'll get them out of here at least, just in case. And then search the body for all the sweet loot. He doesn't have any loot apparently. Okay, good. Okay, our range on the indicator, of course, is pretty limited right now. And we have not found the hostages or how to disable their bomb, I presume. Yeah, okay, I'm not quite sure where we're going, but I think we'll find this eventually. I don't want to look at the map at all times, you know. Okay, one goon in here. One goon to the other side of the hallway through that door, and one in the other area as well, as it would seem. Okay, so what about this door? So it leads into the maintenance area with the friends we left behind. Okay, that answers one question. He should be easy to deal with, I'm thinking. And there was also some stun gun ammo, because this is something we actually have to purchase for our own money. But at least it should be attainable to have a rocket launcher or, heaven forbid, a sniper rifle. Yeah, that was an only for takedown, I'm hoping. Yeah, Merciful Soul. Whiskey, okay, but drunk on the job here, I guess. Leviticus Defensive. I think we can actually use a vending machine sometimes, maybe, that would be swell. Party North, so what do we have available? Some energy drinks. I think we saw Blue Grail as well in Costa Rica in the safe house. So that's a nice throwback. I don't think there's much of a value in here. If we don't feel like drinking or eating right now. Yeah, someone has a radio blast then. And as you can see, our energy recharge is absolutely slow ass right now. It's horrible VD. Don't forget about quick saving, of course. So he's outside there right in the warehouse. So we did with him already in a certain way. Okay, locker room. Any activity? There's someone back here. Where exactly I cannot tell. Reminds me a bit of a Judge Dredd incidentally. Okay, so of course there's the wall, so you cannot be in here presumably. Well, then we do our usual kleptomaniac ways and search for every single locker. Within reason. I mean, they're working 24-hour shifts, and there we go, there's 35 credits, for instance. Doesn't hurt, right? Doesn't do. I think they can also hear us for walls if you run around and whatever. Assuming, of course, these walls aren't too thick, which these are presumably because it's an old-style brick wall. Tranquilizer darts, okay, so there is some ammo around for the thing after all. That's not something I was anticipating. I'm not quite sure about the option I went with in my first playthrough. I simply don't remember. Concussion grenades, good. That's excellent, as a matter of fact. If I can remember how to throw them without hitting myself, or the arcing, or the bouncing physics, or anything in between, I have no clue, frankly. Okay, this leads into the janitor's area. Well, they have to supply someplace, of course. Yeah, that's how you play these games, right? So, oh, sorry, but supplies are expensive. In the moment we cannot buy anything, because unlike Deus Ex The Fall, of course, we don't have a magic ability to teleport items on top of us. So, we have to carry everything we need in our body. Everything, right? So, what's the janitor all about? Nothing, I would think. Nothing of immediate use to us, at least. Yeah, some areas, of course, are only here for flavor or for hiding in this room in case you draw too much attention, like I have done already. But then again, I never promised this to be a super perfect run, did I do? That's not going to happen, presumably. And sometimes we fail, sometimes we struggle. It's part of the experience. Speaking of which, hello friend. Would you like to experience missing some teeth? I take it as a yes. Yeah, right. Okay, I don't think we need to worry about this right now. Just grab whatever we can get here. So the pistol, of course, once you have the firearm, we just convert this magically into... Okay, assembly server room, that's our way to go. Yeah, we just magically assemble this into ammo. While we rip out the magazine or anything in between.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Yeah, well, this is the hacking tutorial. Well, there we go. Okay. control decontamination, because, well, we have a decontamination shower in here, I think. Alright, this tutorial shouldn't be super difficult, so hopefully you can make it happen. And it plays and feels and looks exactly the same as the Deus Ex 4, because, well, Deus Ex 4 came after that game here, of course. Okay, the security server looks slightly different, but otherwise it's exactly the same. Yeah, there's no vacant faders.
Access granted.
Would be extremely embarrassing. Okay, so they thoroughly trust this area, of course. Nothing we can use apparently, but it was some boost now and some whiskey, I think it is actually. Yeah, whiskey. Yeah, that will be our first larger area. So, well, that means the stun gun will be next to useless here. Okay, how many friends do we have to worry about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe?
Jesus Christ, you killed him, man!
He asked for it. Kept calling me a bigot.
No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this!
Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last skinner in here who buys it.
Okay, apparently they put the hostages together with a bomb.
Help me find something to cover him up with. I'm telling you, man, these hands are
okay, some people are a little bit more radical than others. Interesting. Okay, so I can see that we have 2 ways down. And wow, okay, thankfully it's pretty opaque. This is where well, we can start blasting if we want to kill all these people, but they just murdered the men in cold blood. So maybe it's justified force, could be. But I don't see any immediate access from this area, so unless okay, they're looking for valuables, like gangbangers and drug addicts. We do have the, I should have thrown the grenade, right? Or trying to, because I don't remember the argument anything between. Now it's a bit too late. Then again, we have to follow up with something, and we can only punch on one guy very slowly, very awkwardly, and then we are completely vulnerable. And the stun gun, of course, has no sights, and it also, well, is only one-shot ability. I think we can move down the stairs, for instance. Yeah, and then hide in behind the stairs or underneath them could be a good idea. I mean, I have to wait for the patrol pattern, of course. Well, if he's searching, means he probably isn't looking, but the jumping down there would be too noisy. I don't quite remember if there's something underneath the stairs to hide from. Or from which side, for that matter, we have to find out if we can get down without being seen. And also throw these things about. But then again, we don't want people to come up the stairs. If it's only one, then maybe, but not too many. Would be too much to handle. I just don't see how we can get in here very easily. Enemies on the highest difficulty level are very observant indeed. If it was 1 or 2, but it's like 4 of them at the same time, that could be a good grenade target, couldn't it be? Wow. Don't want to blow it right away. But that may be the only opportunity we get here. So quickly hide underneath the stairs and see what we can do. Okay, so it makes it easier maybe to move around. It's just a tiny bit. Then again, if we take out one guy, we have to take care of all of them because otherwise they will see, of course. But if there's a bomb ticking, we should be on the move, shouldn't we? I mean, these are gangbangers, but if you don't want to go lethal, then we have problems with that. But leaving all these people alive, one of which is evidently a murderer, that's not a good idea. Because it means they are ready and willing to kill. Including us, of course. I think. Okay, so I guess we at least make one attempt here and see what we can do. That's what we have quick saves for. They never come over here, I think, right? Because enemy patrols in this game are very tightly scheduled, at least early on. What is that? Okay, stun gun down. So that's why I came over here, of course. We can shoot one guy with the stun gun. The other guys come over to see what's going on. That's maybe an option if you can get close enough. Which you may not be able to do. we shoot him, then the other guy comes looking, for instance, and then we shoot the other guy as well, and at least only 2 people in the room. Yeah, we need to take care of the murderers, or the murderer. It's too dangerous to leave them in our back here. We already took a chance by doing the same in the warehouse, outside for that matter. Down where they get swarmed, and these people probably have intercoms, you know, like a headset or anything in between. Okay, you're going over here all on your own, but you do have a buddy searching for the drawers, don't you? Oh, it doesn't feel like shooting, even if I could see it, because I don't have the reticle enabled. But I just cannot move out here to, yeah, I just cannot move out here wide to, yeah, punch him. That's not going to work. Okay, as you can see, this game on the highest difficulty level requires some good thinking. Someone will come over here to investigate, I'm certain about this. Yeah, that's what I said, weil it's all technobabble. Okay, they're now angry.
What happened to you?
Yeah, what happened there? I did. I wonder, my friend.
Oh, give me a second. Jesus, what the fuck is that?
Did the grenade not go off? Really? I think I wasted my opportunity because I didn't hear the thing going on wide. Yeah, I did stun them and they already woke up their body because... Yeah, yeah, fucking unbelievable. Okay, so I didn't hear the grenade, did you? I don't think it went off, did it though? Okay. Oh man, unbelievable.
Easy, he's running. Just make sure you're ready.
He ain't here! Right. And if he comes back, we frag his ass. Run home to mama, asshole!
Yeah, everyone's back up, why? Because they revived him, of course. Yeah, this is why lethal approach usually works better, because then you don't have to worry about the enemies any longer. But I want that machine pistol, for instance.
Anyone got him? If you're here, you better come out.
Do I do? Okay, did anyone notice that? I should hope not. But we make sure, better be the case here, right? Okay, well, there we go. So there's our second chance. Okay, anything of use in here? Machine pistol. It's a pretty good firearm, I think. Yeah, so that means the patrolling guy is gone now, I think, right? So that means you can deal with the guy searching for the doors at all times. Yeah, okay, so at least deals with one guy around here. Out of 4. And we want to get up here and see what's going on, you know? Blocking our path, sort of. Yeah, come on, that's what I said. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not quite sure which drawer he is searching.
What the hell is that hacker doing?
Yeah. Oh, we have a hacker. Interesting. Of course, they're looking directly at him. Yeah, we can shoot one guy and knock out the other one. That's not a problem in of itself, but there's a third guy in the room, isn't there? Ah, it's unnecessary, really, right? Okay, we want to deal with these people before they see the body. Okay, searching. Which means... the best, of course. There we go. Then we have this guy back here still, who seems to be perpetually busy looking for the drawers, in which case, don't mind if we do. And there's another guy over here someplace, right, I think? Yeah, but indeed, you have second thoughts already. You should have maybe thought about it sooner or later.
I can't find a damn...
Yeah, but I can. The teeth, for instance, looks painful there, sir. Of course, these aren't really not for takedowns. At least they wouldn't be in real life. So, okay. So we have some pistol ammo. I think it's good. It's okay, we can deal with them after all. I mean, I don't doubt that, really. Okay, where's the remaining dude, but it makes it super difficult to deal with anyone if we die in like 3 shots from the average gangbanger. It's probably a little bit too much. Okay, storage room. Okay, so on the other side. Interesting. Well, I think one can hear us, so we just see what we can do here. Search for all the drawers and so on and so forth. Also some pocket secretary. Okay, interesting. I think time stops and we're reading this, so you don't have to worry about it at least. Okay. Fellow soldiers from our friend here. Okay. Okay, there's the bomb code, I believe, so 1505, so good thing we took out some dudes then presumably. And thankfully we now remember these things automatically. And they left some pistol ammo back here. Okay, machine gun ammo. Machine pistol. I'm not sure what's called. Yeah, machine pistol, so they use the proper term. Alright, and nothing here concerns us, but we have to disable the bomb, for which, of course, we have to find an access to. Yeah, so finally it went down relatively smoothly, and we only used up like 3 or 4 stun darts here. Could be better, could be worse. Okay, and also don't forget about these things here at the far side of the room, right? Yeah, there we go. Cardboard box, don't really care about this too much. That's the beauty of Deus Ex, you can do whatever you please here, frankly. I guess we see what's going on with that here.
Looks interesting. Oh, fuck, it's nothing.
Stop searching for that, sir. Thank you. Give me a pistol, incidentally. And some credits. Combat rifle. Well, at the moment we don't have a combat rifle, but we still hold onto the ammo. Okay, so as you can see, augmentations are very commonplace in this universe. Okay, assembly lab and server room. Okay, what's going on upstairs? We need to free the hostages, don't we? And I think they probably have some, yeah, head office. Okay, they're holding the hostages in here, maybe.
Please, help!
Oh, there's the bomb. Okay, so they're telling us we shouldn't move in here, which means we should probably
There's a bomb in here. Please, let us go. Use the door.
Don't use the door. Okay, got it. So it's booby trapped, of course. Alright, so yeah, that's what I figured. So we have to find a back entrance, which of course will involve the events someplace, presumably. I would think. Maybe.
Have mercy.
It won't be that easy, of course. It won't be that easy, but somehow we get in here, I'm sure. For which area, I'm not certain. Probably not for the server room. There's some basic security systems in here still. There's a pop-up again. And one guy, I do remember that right. The camera has a blind spot in the middle, and then we can take care of this guy. I don't want to use a stun dart here to disable the camera temporarily. Ideally, so. Auto triggering the security system right now probably wouldn't be so catastrophically bad after all. Or we could just shoot the camera. That would raise an alert, but that would not make us visible, of course. We are fully recharged, yes, are we do? Yeah, don't just stand in the hallway here, come on. Break the body, please. The cameras do care about this, of course. Okay, fantastic. Anything we can get here? I'm not quite sure how we can access the area on top, but not for here, evidently. Yeah, we can just stun this thing if we want to, but I don't want to. Can we actually punch it? Nope, cannot. There's no melee button in this game. There's only contextual takedowns. we have to the activation code to the bomb, but the entire room is booby-trapped. So, 2 people meeting for what exactly, I'm not quite sure. But this may be the better entry point. We can shoot one and knock out the other guy swiftly, I'm hoping. Maybe.
All I'm saying is I ain't trying to shoot up anyone who ain't aiming at me. You hear?
I hear ya. Okay, there was our opportunity again. Of course, I blew it. Who's that on the wall with that picture? I'm not sure. But there's something worthy of investigation here, I'm certain. Okay, well, it's a bit hard to predict as to where they're going. I have to observe here for a tiny bit. This is certainly too far away for the stun gun. Even if it wasn't, I simply could not tell without the reticule or the ability to aim down sights. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do this with a pistol, of course, or any other lethal firearm. Is he walking? Is he stationary? Oh, you are stationary, aren't you?
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit.
One guy we have to knock out, of course. The other guy we need to use a stun gun for. Unfortunately, we just don't have the energy to make this happen here, knocking out both people. Just the charge way too slowly. Yeah, okay, that's what we get. So, did you have anything of interest? Okay, credits. It's always good. We already earned like 2,000 experience almost just from playing the very first mission.
Controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else...
Okay, okay, so this could be interesting. There's an arms there, apparently.
...may be going on. Is David Seraph hiding something? For tonight,
yes, we are, as a matter of fact.
Reporting to you live from Picus.
Something about global warming. Okay, well, of course, it's the future, and global warming is pretty bad already. It's actually getting worse by the year, especially this year. Oh, hello there. Yeah, okay, should pay more attention, but I think we dealt with all of that now, so now we need to move forward to the server room, and then hopefully we can rescue hostages. Yeah, okay, security pad, well, maybe it's for here, but I doubt it, frankly. Rescue the hostages is, of course, a secondary objective according to our boss, but isn't according to my idea, at least. I want to rescue them if at all possible. Yeah, I think we should probably go back there and search after looking through that door here. Yeah, probably a good idea. Yeah, we're not letting the hostages die, do we do? Access granted, okay. So, this is not an airlock, isn't it? Okay, so there's one camera, I guess. Well, I'm conflicted because I do remember it's, of course, possible to rescue the hostages. And I want to do exactly that incidentally. Must be possible, I'm hoping. Yeah, okay, well, we didn't find the attached security system, so we don't know about these cameras, how we can disable them right now. Yeah, it must be upstairs someplace, because, well, how else are we going to get in here? Yes, we can also do this, if I don't forget, of course. Yeah, okay, give us two tutorials. Okay, it must be possible to access this in some other area. Going through the vents, for instance. Probably, if we can find our access point here somewhere. So it wasn't for here. It's not for here, so we also didn't see any access point on top, did we do? So unless I'm missing something very obvious, well, it's certainly possible. I do believe you can rescue the hostages before you deal with the main guy, I think. Otherwise he's going to threaten to blow them up, I think. Okay. Yeah, I know, but the doors are booby-trapped, so we can't go through here, of course. Huh.
Let us go. Help! Somebody!
Yeah, we can get in here from the vent. I can see the vent from back here, incidentally, right? Yeah, but how do we access the vent? Because evidently it's not from this room. Yeah, so we can get in here, no problem.
Get us out of here!
Yeah, so we can sneak inside and disable the bombs, of course, or de-bomb. Point is bad enough, of course. Yeah, but I don't remember, nor do I see the access point right now. I'm not sure. So I don't remember. Hopefully it's for some other area. At least we have the access code for that. Well, we keep our eyes peeled. Up here, and then for there someplace maybe. Okay, so how many hostiles are we talking about? So what is that, a camera? Or something is in here, of course. Okay, this guy, I can see, he's stationary. Anyone else? Okay, I can see an item being slightly highlighted without the outline. That's nice of the game. So if you just look around, you can see them sometimes. Yeah, 2 people presumably white. Okay.
He seems off. Yeah, it feels weird to leave him there.
3 people, 4 people.
What's he looking for?
Proof that these fuckers are lying to us, I guess. Just like Zeke said.
I hope Zeke knows what he's doing.
Me too, man. Me
Yeah,
too.
okay. So the access to the bomb area maybe right behind us, over the stairs. Okay, they're destroying our equipment. How rude of them. So new area, I have no idea what we're looking at back here in terms of wow, the patrol pattern or anything in between. Okay, one guy is searching. But still observant enough to spot us, I think. Most likely. Oh, don't mind if I do. What is it? Combat rifle ammo. I'm not quite sure anybody's actually reading a combat rifle in the very first mission, incidentally. So, there we go. Gives us anything? Not really, right? Okay, it's 3 people apparently. Okay, one with a machine pistol, we did hear that. Okay, so we need to strike swiftly and we need to strike true. And we can only do this with what exactly? Well, the grenade angle didn't work that well last time we tried. So, okay, you are searching. You are searching. That means you may not be looking, but okay, something is highlighted. Well, we must get up here and then through the vent and deactivate the bomb. That should be our first priority, but we can't even get up the stairs without them noticing, I would presume. Although, is it possible? It may be possible, in which case it may be the smart thing to do, because it's a priority of ours, isn't it?
Wait a sec, what was that?
We need to get this going here. It's very important. So let's just see what we can do indeed. I don't think it comes up all the way to the stairs. This is probably too heavy. Okay, let's just wait for them to calm down a little. If they come up the stairs or one guy comes up the stairs, then we shoot them. But then again, we're experimenting.
Wasted my time, no one's here.
He's not coming, evidently, so we are free to do as we please within reason. At least the going up here gives us a better vantage point on what's going on down below. So, okay, it's 3 people, one with a machine pistol because he already blasted away with that thing. But I just don't see any vents or anything in here, right? That would give us access to the other room, which should be right behind us here, somewhere. There is no climbing like in the Riddick. You don't have to go with anything that fancy. Yeah, I don't think it makes any difference. The patrol patterns are completely overlapping, so... Once again, we have to ensure we actually stun him. And for here, what does it give us? A storage room. Don't pop out of cover, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's actually 4 people in here or someone in the hallway. I'm not quite sure. Back here, behind this liquid container, maybe. Maybe. Big maybe though.
Wait a sec, what was that?
can make it happen right. Wow, that's lovely. That's what I get. Was that that door? Okay, wow. This is apparently also that end. Yeah, doesn't open. That's great.
You better come out.
Can't you hit me, asshole?
One mistake, you're immediately toast. One guy spotting you, immediately toast. Yeah, so wow. I mean, I want to rescue these hostages at least today, but I can't even quite see how we can make that happen because there's no entry, right? We do have access to this floor plan, don't we not? I think we do. So this was the... Wow, I can't even quite tell from this here. Yeah, where was the... I think this room, right? So we did see a vent at the end and we moved through the hallway, yet there was nothing available. We came up empty-handed. And this is the... Yeah, the Typhon, of course. So this is through this room, so we have to knock out all the people anyhow. Then investigate the back area and then see and hope and pray that we can find, the hostages or way to get to them. I mean, I didn't miss anything that obvious, did I, though? And of course, we have a storage room, so it's probably another dude inside. So on the opposite side here, searching for supplies and whatever. Well, this seems pretty likely. Okay, I think actually time stops if we're looking at the... Yeah, probably does, right? Okay, it's through here, isn't it? Well, if no one is looking, then we search this sooner or later. Because indeed there's a guy in here, that's what I thought. So, yeah, we don't want to get discovered here, of course. So, take out one guy maybe. One of those fucking hobos here. Makes one guy less to worry about. That's a start. So, what we were actually looking for. Do you have it on your body? Wow, 35 credits. The pistol and... What is that? Okay. Damage upgrade. That's interesting. Of course, it requires us to go loud. And let me guess, there's no vent access in here anywhere. Of course, there isn't. Wow, this is one this guy we have to worry about. And since our radar is so limited right now. Yeah, so I think shooting your way for the first mission may be the way to go. I didn't promise you a pacifist run, did I do? So... But then again, we want to keep a good PR profile. Because, well, it's a hostage situation. And it's on national news, so... So at least how many dudes in the area now? 3, I think. No, actually 4 still. Why? Because this guy was inside here. We just didn't know. We just assumed as much. Yeah, next time, if I do replay the mission, and in another 12 years I'm going with a tranquilizer rifle. Would make things so much easier. This would be a night and day difference, frankly. Okay, no one coming through here, so we could sneak for the if we absolutely want to. But we want to rescue these hostages. I don't think it's going for the airlock there. I think it's actually a new area, right? Technically speaking. So where's the goddamn vent? Because I did see a goddamn vent. Okay, you're just standing there, sir. I see.
Holy shit! Bust his ass!
Nothing has changed. We still go down in like, what? 3-5 shots at most with the fucking machine pistol. That would be so much easier if we just opened fire. So, I mean, what did they actually hack? Can we even do this on... I mean, of course we can do this on defaultly, I know that. But do we want to? That's the thing. Okay, 30 round magazines and a machine pistol, which means we barely have anything available right now. Okay, at least reload the firearms because we could use them later on, I guess. Okay, but I mean, what else can I say, frankly? So we are playing on the recommended difficulty level, which is manageable, I suppose, but okay. A 1 shot, a 3 shots, and we are immediately toast. I mean, okay, I don't want to play throughout the entire game being absolutely scared, shit scared of my life, because apparently we can absorb anything. Maybe next time around we ask these SWAT units to give us maybe, you know, body armor of theirs, or boss for that matter. It's apparently super essential what we're doing back here. So I only backed myself in the corner, why didn't I? Because this guy is now perpetually over here someplace, okay. I mean, okay, right. He sees me in his peripheral vision evidently, because the enemies are not as easily fooled as they were in Deus Ex the Fall. But before we call it quits for today, I want to at least rescue the hostages. If it's the last thing I do today. Yeah. One guy back here. I mean, how difficult can it be? Famous last words and all. How fucking difficult can it be? Zap him when he's standing at that corner, maybe. That's an option. Then there are only 2 people to worry about. Yeah, we cannot zap him because he will see this. He's not stupid. Probably. Unbelievable, man. This game is not easy. If you refuse to open fire, of course, that's the emphasis here. finally I get something on target. Imagine that. I don't care about the body. If he wants to come over here, that's all fine with me. But let's not wait for them to seize the opportunity. Indeed, it should be the other way around.
Hey, get up!
Now he's alert. And someone else is also alert. Und dann kommt schon wer der Ado.
Get him! Fuck are you?
No, ran. Unstuck from cover, ran. Not this. Before nonsense here again. Okay, so apparently there was another dude back here someplace. Okay, good. At least the one guy in the room, so we blew it, but we didn't get ourselves killed. That's really something. Okay, where's your gun pointing towards? Okay, you're searching and coming around, I see.
Can't you hit me, asshole?
There we go. Stop blasting me, you idiot. You can be thankful I didn't kill you, frankly. Okay, so there we go. So, right, that's the problem though. The enemies see you in your peripheral vision, and then you have some problems with that, right? Okay, there was another storage room, I guess. Okay. Well, so we dealt with the situation because we have to get through this airlock anyhow, right? Okay, credits. So without the highlights, it's a little bit hard to see some of these items. Yeah, so I can only blame myself for that. But I think the highest difficulty level is just a little bit too much here because even on normal, it's like super lethal without any augmentations to mitigate some damage. And even then, as a Deus Ex default, I don't think it would make that much of a difference. Okay, so well, white objects on a shiny background, well, it's easy to miss them. But I still want to rescue these hostages if you don't mind. And I think we can do this maybe in one way or another. Yeah, server room, but we want to rescue the hostages. And I just don't see how we can access this through there. Because it's on a different level and also behind us incidentally. Yeah, okay. Certainly there's something available over here someplace. Other than just playing credits. We're not in for the money because we have a steady salary. So, I guess where's your machine pistol? Yeah, this other door was inaccessible, so what gives I guess? Huh. Maybe through here? Well, it's a generic storage room, so the answer is probably not. Of course, I would have some frag grenades in here. Okay, was only one frag grenade. Okay, there's a vent. Oh, let me guess, it's the vent we need to use. Oh, okay, so we have to come in here anyhow. And going in here undetected, that seems unlikely. Exceedingly unlikely. So we can move them. Bad grab. Okay, we can... Oh, so we can push objects, which gives us what exactly. Okay, I didn't even notice that. Okay, so it's how we can bypass some areas. Assembly line, so that leaves us with what exactly? Guessing? Could this be the event we're finally looking for? Maybe? That would be great. Okay, so it had to be in that room, presumably, I would figure. Or maybe not. Huh. But so hopefully we can at least rescue these hostages before we call it quits for this recording session. Took me some searching around, but I think we finally managed to do so. Right, I'm hoping. No. What? What? Okay. Alright, maybe it is for here after all, but okay, so we have a nice overview, which of course you cannot access possibly, I think. Without taking care of the guards around here. Okay, so is this a way to go? I should hope so. Oh, how convoluted can it be? But then again, that's the Deus Ex experience for you. Yeah, okay, there we go. We finally made it. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. So, well, we do have the code for this thing. There shouldn't be much of a problem here.
Where's the bomb squad?
We are the bomb squad.
Do something.
There we go.
Automated dispersal device deactivated. Countdown.
Have a nice day, yes?
Have a nice day.
Alright, hold still at stamina, please.
Get word to Seraph. I found the hostages.
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
They're safe. And they're staying put. SWAT will have to exfil them as soon as I've got the prototype.
I'll tell Sarif, but don't take too long.
Yeah, don't take too long, right? Okay, so fine, we did it. Some sweet sounds of relief, maybe.
Listen up.
Well, for me,
I
and
need you all to
hostages.
stay calm, keep your voices down, and wait here for SWAT. The plant's not clear yet.
Not clear, but those terrorists, they've got my wife.
Your wife?
She's the manager here. Josie Thorpe. They said they needed her to open the administration building. They were looking for evidence of some kind. Please, I haven't seen her since. You have to find her.
I think we can commit to this.
I'll do my best. But right now, I need you all to stay here and wait for the police. Can you do that?
Yes, of course. But please.
Now we only have one
You said they were
body.
looking for evidence? What kind of evidence?
I don't know. They're purists. They think the body is sacred and shouldn't be tampered with. They probably want something that will implicate us in moral wrongdoings.
Did they know about the typhoon?
It's a top secret contract. How could they? And we only moved it in a few hours ago.
Yeah,
Please,
someone was leaking information.
Anyone would be working today. And now that they're backed into a corner, you have to find my wife, please.
I do my best, sir. As a decent human being and also for our company, of course. So you alright here?
That was too close. They were going to kill us with poison gas.
Yeah, indeed, right.
What
Something
kind
else
of
running as
people
well.
are we dealing with?
Nasty people.
Thank God you showed up. I don't think they were gonna let us go.
Probably not,
What
right?
took you so long? Where are the cops, for Christ's sake?
Ask the boss that question.
You've got to find their leader. He's the key to all of this. You should have heard him whip them up into a frenzy. It was scary.
Yeah, I think it was kind of scary. Also, the damage we took there at one stage.
Is it over? Thank you, God, it's over. I said I'd give up drinking if you got us out of this. I guess now I've got to follow
Yeah, that's
through.
a good idea, sir, isn't it?
Goddamn crazy fanatics. How'd they even get in here? No alarms went off or anything?
Yeah. Ask Pritchard,
I know
maybe.
you don't want us running around the place until everything is secured, so why don't you go ahead and do that so we can get out of here?
Hey, accusing me of laziness and saved your life. Okay, but hopefully we can analyze this device here. You know, there should be some useful information to be gained from that, frankly. Okay, so it was a super lengthy recording session. So I do believe it's a good opportunity to call it quits for today, because we have at least achieved the one objective, that is rescuing the hostages. And they also put some nice graffiti here on the expensive window panes. Oh, there we go. I think the game is as fun as I remember it being. With that said, it's just as difficult as I remember it being as well. And I think knocking down the difficulty would make our journey a little bit more enjoyable, and also sticking to some default options there once in a while, which I fully intend to do, don't you worry. But I think for now we call it quits for today, because it was super lengthy, I'm super exhausted, and we have plenty of things to do going forward in this massive challenge we put up for ourselves, okay? But it's all we can do for today, so as usual, I think of watching, and I hope to see you next time.